ginger little bastard out of it. Well, good afternoon and hello and welcome and all that malarkey. Not been out for a week or so, over a week I don't suspect, due to the weather. We've had quite a bit of rain. Now I've had some rat trouble, as some of you may know. Now I let Ratty go just to hear. I thought you might come out and say hello, but I did put a little short up. I don't know if you've seen it, but when I let him go, I was facing him at the gateway there, you know, out into the fields. Nice little, what did he do? He went straight under my car, and then I lost sight of him. So I am hoping he didn't attach himself to the bottom of my car and hitch a lift back. So, well, I wasn't planning to stop there, but as I was passing, he was a right little sod. That rat. Now, I thought I had one in the loft. It happens occasionally. They're old houses. And there was one occasion when I thought I heard him in my room under the bed. Well, it can't be. Can't be, he's in the roof. I can hear him in the roof now. So it might be just the way sound travels through the walls and whatnot. Now I'd put poison down. I didn't want to put poison down, but I mean the loft is full of 30 plus years worth of boxes and junk. It's not fully boarded out, so they can get in under those boards, between the boards and the ceiling. And of course you put poison down, they just run off and die somewhere. I didn't fancy that, but I put poison down and he ate the lot. Whoosh, gone that night. I thought, oh, that's helpful. That's alright then. I was a bit, I felt a bit sad. I know it's only a rat, but it's not his fault. He didn't choose to be born a rat, and I didn't like the idea of him slowly dying and bleeding to death internally. And I was almost comforted by the sound of him in the roof, thinking, oh, he's not dead yet, but he will be. So I'm led there. It must be about, I don't know, midnight, and you hear this scuffling in the roof, and you go, oh. And I was trying to work out what he could be hitting in the roof above me that sounded like Sally's little supper bowl, which was in my room on the floor. And I kept hearing it. I thought, what the hell is in the loft that he... And I got up and I put my light on, you know, the torch on your phone, as you do these days. I looked down, there's a trail of little chicken cubes across the floor, because Sally hadn't eaten her supper, which is nothing new. And I thought, the little sod is in my room. And I looked and I shone the torch under the, so I've got a plastic chest of drawers with socks and whatnot in, And I shone the torch down under that, and he comes scooting out across the floor. So that was Saturday night. So I then spent 2 hours clearing because there's a load of junk under the bed. I got crap everywhere. Gave up after two or so hours, went back to bed. Sunday I thought I'd tackle the corner of the room. Again, there's more boxes from previous moves and whatnot. Moved one of the plastic boxes with a sort of shutter lid on it, and he shot out of there across the floor. Well, after another couple of hours of moving stuff and looking for him, couldn't see him. Holy moly, that is low, isn't it? Wowzer. Well, we'll pick up Ratatouille in a minute. That is low. And then just for reference, we'll have a look where I stopped last time. See if we could take a comparator. Remember, was it that? It was there, wasn't it? Yeah, I got a habit of sailing past that one. Or was it? Yes, it was. I don't know why I'm always shocked by the amount of traffic about. I mean, it's bloody everywhere, isn't it? Water watch. which interrupted Rat Watch just to make the editing fun. So yes, Rat-a-bloody-tooey. Well, he got out of the room, thank God, and was in the upstairs landing hallway in the old airing cupboard where the old immersion heater used to be, water tank. So I was waiting for my live trap to arrive, which I'd ordered off of Amazon, and of course Amazon Prime is no longer next day delivery for many items, because we live in a post-apocalyptic world, don't we? So I had to wait a couple of days for that, which confirmed that there was more than one. There was one in the roof still. And so every sort of 40 minutes throughout the night I was up trying to shoo the rat in the loft away from the loft hatch, because he was trying to chew the corner off to get out, and was succeeding. And the one that was now bunking up with me in the upstairs was venturing down the stairs to the living room door and chewing the carpet, trying to get under the door. So I had a couple of nights of that. Got the live trap. Somebody at work's friend kindly lent me one of their live traps. Put it down and caught the little monkey at about 3 AM. And then released him at released him at 6 AM. One in the loft's gone quiet now, so whether he's moved on, he's dead or what, I don't know, or died of a broken heart, because I think the one I caught downstairs was only little, and since he's gone, you know, straight away there was no chewing at the loft hatch the following night. So I don't know, maybe he was trying to get to him. So in other news, now you may have heard this, I don't know if it's common knowledge, and I don't know if I should say anything, but apparently Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II died on Thursday. So this might come as a shock to some of you. But in all seriousness, it's very sad. I've found it very sad. End of an era. End of a very unique era. You know, you think most of the population have only ever known her as monarch. And it's just going to be very strange to get used to the idea of a king. The slight rewording of the national anthem to suit the appearance of his face on our money. So all the symbology of Elizabeth's reign will change for new things, and it will no longer be ER, I presume it will be CR. So it's just a strange mode of adjustment. And as I say, a very unique reign. we certainly won't see the likes of it again for a number of generations, unless something dreadful happens to William. I mean, even with the wind behind him, Charles has only got probably 20 or so years. So we'll be doing all this again. We lost William, he's 40, so he'll be potentially 60 or in his early 60s. You know, his children will be out, so yeah, we're not going to see an Elizabethan. Oh, look at this. I'm sorry, Bern. So yes, we're not going to see an Elizabethan style 70-year reign for some time, I don't think. So it's history in the making. I'm in favour of the monarchy. I mean, can you imagine a republic with somebody like President Tony Blair at the helm? I mean, ugh. I mean, the good thing about the monarchy is that it is apolitical. It's not even a referee, it's just there. It's a steadier, a hand on the tiller, if you like. You know, we really don't need a presidency. And to what end? Modernisation, what for? You know, people are already complaining that the election of Liz Truss as party leader and therefore Prime Minister is anti-democratic because only a handful of Conservative Party members got to vote on it. Well, of course they did, because they were voting for the leader of their party, who happens to become Prime Minister. You know, and there's plenty of people that come out of the woodwork every general election cycle to say our system's not democratic enough. So what difference would having a republic be? It'd still be just as undemocratic. Don't need it, don't want it. We've got 1,000 years of tradition. I mean, a lot of people, I'm sure, scoff at the pomp and ceremony and think how pretentious and ridiculous, but probably don't give much thought to the fact that while a lot of it is probably irrelevant this day and age, you know, like Charles today having to swear that he would basically defend the Church of Scotland and Protestantism and Presbyterianism, I think it was. Well, of course it's irrelevant this day and age, but there was a time when it was very relevant. Extremely relevant, life and death relevant. and it's part of that ceremony. You know, do we need to do it? No, not really. Don't need to do it. But I think it's a very good reminder of where we've come from. And hopefully they can keep that ginger little bastard out of it and his narcissistic, scheming she-devil of a wife. So yes, the Queen is dead. God save the King. Right, well, toodle-doo. Until next time. Assuming there will be one.